Well, if you're looking for some easy ways to cut down your sugar intake, wellness coach Sarah Haas is here. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So a lot of people battle with this, you know,
Yeah.
they are addicted to sugar,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And it's hard to break that addiction or even reduce that amount. But how can people get started?
Yeah, you know, sugar is like this dragon that we can't slay. It lights up those pleasure centers in our brain, and when you need a little pick-me-up, that's the first thing you want to go for. Yeah, so I've got some pretty easy, doable tips that we can use to kind of cut down on the sugar in our diet.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, they don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Right? It's a little overwhelming.
Exactly. Yeah. So the first thing is just cutting down on, this may surprise you, but low fat and fat free foods. You know, in the past, we've been taught that the problem with our diet is fat. And the new science has proven that it's actually the sugar that's the problem. And with the low fat and fat free, what they've done is taken out the fat, but then they've added a bunch of sugar to replace that flavor. So it's really better to go with the full fat versions.
Okay, so that's one thing that I think a lot of people, they can easily do.
Yeah.
You know, you go into grocery aisle and you see a lot of the low fat, no fat, or the full fat.
Yeah.
Just go for the full fat.
Go for the full fat,
Okay.
exactly.
And like you said, a lot of people may not really think that, but that's a great tip. So what about your second tip?
Yeah. So secondly is not to get too hungry. If you get too hungry, your brain goes into alert mode because your brain runs on glucose, and it's going to override any willpower you have. You notice when you get home and you're starving for dinner, you're just going to grab whatever is in the cabinet, cookies, you know, anything.
Yeah.
So making sure that you have some healthy snacks on hand so that you don't get to that hunger starving point.
Right, and kind of eat every couple of hours, right?
Yeah, when you start to feel hungry, have a little healthy snack.
Perfect. And then your last tip.
Yeah, so lastly is I have a Sugar Reboot challenge coming up, and it starts on Monday, July 22nd. It's absolutely free for anybody who wants to join. It's all online, so you can do it from home, and you'll hear from me every single day, and we'll be doing it as a group so you have that accountability and support. Yeah, because it's hard to just do it on your own. So, and you know, having that check-in, having that reminder every day makes it a lot easier.
Well, and you get tips from, you know, everyone else that's in the group too, maybe how they're doing, and you know, you talk about those previous tips that you talked about, and then also you can teach them how to use natural sweeteners in their everyday life as well.
I'll be giving tools every single day to help you reduce your sugar, and then they're all easy, they're all really, really doable, and it builds on itself, and by the end of the 5 days, it's amazing what a difference you see in the cravings going down, because it really just flushes that sugar out of your system and helps get rid of those.
Right, and you know, it makes it easier going forward too, that you're not going to reach for those high sugar snacks or foods, that you can maybe make a healthier choice.
Right. Exactly.
Wonderful. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us. We always appreciate it. All the information, if you want to sign up for that 5-day Sugar Reboot Challenge, it's right there on your screen. Sarah, thank you so much. It's sarahhaaswellness.com.